Welcome to my video update, the final one of this term. It's been a long-term one of this academic year. We're into our 8th week. I think staff are tired and children are tired, so I think everyone's looking forward to a well-earned rest, and I would encourage parents to allow their children to rest and get some time off. Obviously that's with the exception of Year 11 students who have their mock exams when they come back. So if we can encourage our Year 11 students to just do a little bit of work, keep that revision topped up, a couple of hours a day, focusing on their key areas for development. They know what those areas are in their key subjects, so please encourage that, but also encourage them to get plenty of rest as well. It's been a long half term. Whilst students finish on Wednesday at normal school time of 3 o'clock, staff will be in school on Thursday and then working at Winterbourne on Friday on an in-service training, and we'll be looking to further improve the quality of teaching and learning and working with some outside agencies around improving outcomes for disadvantaged young people. A summary of the first term really it's been a really strong first term. So our attendance is up, it's higher this point this year than it's ever been. We're closer to national than we've ever been, which is really exciting. Suspensions are down, the number of red cards we issue, so that's for disruptive behaviour in lessons, is at a record low, and the quality of teaching and learning is improving. We had an Olympus School Improvement Team Trust review last week, and they were really pleased with the quality of teaching and learning they're seeing. Obviously there's still more to do, which is what we're doing on our Inset day, but things are really looking good and really moving forward at pace now, and we're now seeing some progress in outcomes for our young people in terms of key stage 3 assessments, mock examinations, and that really bodes well for the future. In terms of the new build, met with the Department for Education and BAM, our contractors, for the last 2 weeks. Things are moving forward. Planning permission has gone in. Some real technical meetings now around IT and around how the school is structured. So that's really interesting and fascinating. And then really moving into planning more carefully how the interim school will look. And so more details of that to come after half term once we've met tomorrow with again the contractors and the Department for Education. Last week we saw our first drop-down day of the year, which is a huge success. We had Year 7 on an MFL trip to Noah's Ark, and that's now stimulated a writing competition in school for Year 7, so they should be writing in their chosen foreign language about the experience they had at Noah's Ark farm. Year 8 backed up some of the science work they've been doing with the Curious, and Year 9 sort of looked at art really, but also a little bit of history at the Victoria and Albert Museum, which was a really interesting and culturally rich trip for our Year 9 students to go on. And we had the vast majority of Years 7, 8 and 9, we had a handful of students in each year who didn't go, which was a really good experience. Year 10, 11 stayed in school and did some work around resilience and around mental health and around relationships, which was really delivered by external experts, which was fascinating for them. I know that I spoke to the students and they got a lot out of it. We also gave the Year 11s a little bit of extra input in maths and English, prepping them for their mock exams coming up. And we did some Year 10 team building because we felt they really needed to kind of pull together as a year group, and that's something we'll continue to work on in term 2 and beyond. Really exciting trip coming up straight after half term. We've been invited to the Houses of Parliament by our local MP, Claire Hazelgrove. It's a fantastic opportunity. Unfortunately, it's only a really small group of students we can take, about 20 students. So we are going to reward our students who've been involved in student leadership, so our ambassadors and our school counsellors this year for their work on that. But hopefully this will be the start of a link with Claire and future visits to the House of Parliament, but a really exciting opportunity and one that will really raise those aspirations of young people. We have invited a small select group of parents who the heads of year identified as might be open to working as part of a parents forum. So I've written to them and invited them, and they've all signed up and agreed to attend a meeting. The meeting is going to be on Monday the 17th of November between 6 and 7 p.m. But of course it is open to all parents as well. So please, if you feel like you'd like to hear updates about the new build, hear updates about school improvement, but also share your thoughts and your ideas about what we might do to improve the school further, please do come to the school on Monday the 17th of November between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. and join that small group of parents to make it a really worthwhile parents forum. As I say, we finish for half term on Wednesday. I'd like to wish you all a happy half term. Stay safe and look forward to a further video update in term 2.